Coach, first question is coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Close game, fourth quarter. Carmelo becomes Carmelo once again. We ask a lot of you that talk about him, but how big was he in that fourth quarter for you guys?
Well, it's an understatement. He carried us in the fourth. He really got on a roll. He was vintage Melo, hitting threes, hitting some off-balance shots. He was just in a real rhythm, and he provided points when we needed him.
On the inbounds pass, they're late. They obviously had Simmons on Lillard to take him away. Carmelo called a timeout. Did you drop the next play specifically to go to Anthony?
No, they defended Dame. Melo made a really good read. Rocco, he got the ball into Rocco. He made a good cut. That was just a smart veteran move.
Thanks.
Next question is coming from Dwight James with NBC Sports Northwest.
Terry, you've beaten these guys twice in a week, basically, and they're the best team in the East. Would you like to petition for a change of venue and change over to the Eastern Conference? What is it about them that makes you seemingly a good matchup for them?
Well, I don't want to go overboard. It's nice to beat a team like that twice in a week. Obviously, the first game they didn't have Simmons, and you saw how important he is to their team tonight. He's a fantastic player and does so many things for their team. So I think last week's win was a little bit improbable, maybe not a true test, but I thought tonight was just a really good, solid game by both teams. It was close all game, teams making big plays at both ends. And, we were fortunate that we had the ball last.
Next question is coming from AJ McCord with Coin.
Coach, we talked before the game about how this Sixers team was going to be very motivated. I feel like it showed up particularly in that second half. How proud are you of your players' abilities to hang tough and weather the storm defensively when Damian Lillard's shots didn't fall as easily as they did to start the game?
Well, the way we started the game with, I don't know how many threes we made. I think we were 7 for 8 at one point. I don't know how many, but we weren't able to sustain that and still maintain our composure when the offense that came relatively easy the first few minutes, and then it didn't, but we maintained our level of composure. The fact that they made a run, they took the lead at halftime, they got out on us early in the third quarter, and we still kept chipping away. So I don't think we ever let our guard down. I think that we stayed competitive at both ends throughout the game, which against a team like Philly, you have to do.
Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Coach, I think that's the second game that Robert has helped you win at the end with the play. Can you kind of speak to what he's given you this season?
Well, plays like that. He's a smart player. He's a smart defender. He knows the game. He's been in it for a while, and he's always taken a lot of pride in his defense. So from a defensive standpoint, he's communicating. He has good length. He anticipates well. From an offensive standpoint, these last few games, he's been shooting the ball better. So that's what we need from him at the offensive end.
Yeah.
Next question is coming from Soichi Hayashi with Yahoo Japan.
Night, 3-point shot, 44.7% succeeded, and free throw, 91.3% succeeded. How do you hear about this, Coach?
Well, we're a good shooting team, and we rely on the 3-point shot, and we did tonight early. Usually we take more threes than this, but 3-point shot is a big part of our offense. And getting to the free throw line, again, we have good free throw shooters. We had a poor night the other night in New York shooting free throws, but we're a good shooting team, and if we get good looks, I feel good about it.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Next question is coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Terry, you talked about Melo in the fourth quarter, but I was hoping you could just speak to the way the entire team played in the fourth. First time this season that 76ers have lost after taking a lead into the fourth quarter, and also to just the way that Ennis has played Embiid over the last two games.
Well, what I would like to say is that, and I told the team this, we played 9 guys, and every one of them made I thought, a substantial contribution to the game. You go up and down the roster. Derek Jones got in early foul trouble. He was a big part of what we did in the fourth quarter. Robert Covington obviously made the play. Enes Kanter continues to just do what he does. He goes after every rebound. He sticks his nose. He took 3 stitches tonight. Thanks to Robert Covington, by the way. Gary Trent keeps making shots. Dame is Dame. And then our bench, I really like to mention Harry Giles. I thought the energy he gave throughout winning his minutes on the floor, he gave a lot of energy. He got in foul trouble. It didn't deter him from playing, but I thought the energy Harry Giles gave was terrific. And obviously the other guys that got in the game, Rodney and Anthony and Melo. So it's one of those games from a coaching standpoint. It's easy to point to every guy on the floor, every guy who played, and what they were able to contribute.
Thanks, Terry.
All right, we'll wrap it there. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thanks, everybody.